West down, now we move on to the east side where we see the 1 seed take on the 5th seed, the Chicago Bulls, the 5th seed, the only team that's not in the top 4 on any side of the conference. And they'll take on the 1st seeded New Mexico Raptors, 65-17. Alejandro's team taking on Natalie's team, which is 50-32. And in the regular season, the Raptors swept the series 4-0. Will they pull it off again? I don't know. The Bulls is a fighting team. They created history last year, coming back from a 0-3 deficit to win the series. They could pull it off again because they're an exciting, shocking team. So now we check out the team comparisons, and we'll see that the one weakness that the Bulls have is low post offense. Straight up strengths for everything else. The Raptors ain't got no weakness. Athleticism, mid-range scoring, attacking the basket. So one team likes to go in and the other team likes to spread it out and shoot. So interesting. Here's some matchup reports. Projected starting lineups. We have point guard Magic. Then we have Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Paul Pierce, Dennis Rodman, Jermaine O'Neal taking on Kemba Walker, Allen Iverson, Julius Erving, Terrence Jones, Nerlens Noel. Terrence Jones and Kemba Walker were big time in last series. And Derrick Rose is still injured, the final piece of the big three in Chicago. These are the stack rankings, and these are the shot charts. Now we take this time to take this look at the player matchups. Let's see what's taking on them, but oh yeah, I forgot to mention, as you all should probably remember by now, that the MVP is still injured. He's going to miss the entire playoffs, and that's Kevin Durant. But that's not important, as the matchup to watch is definitely the shooting guard matchup between Allen Iverson and Michael Jordan. AI crossed Jordan years ago, and now Michael wants his revenge. So we'll see what happens in this match. This will be a fun, entertaining matchup between two warriors. Here's the tail of the tape. We got one that's 33, one that's 25. Two legends, two Hall of Famers going at it. Yeah, this should be a fun matchup. Jordan, in the first round, Jordan played the Charlotte Hornets, the team that he owns. And now in the second round, he's playing the Bulls, the team that he played on his entire career. Well, besides his brief time with the Wizards. But yeah, Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, New Mexico Raptors, Chicago Bulls. Raptors should pull it off, but them Bulls, boy, they not going down without a fight. So this should be a fun matchup. Next matchup, we got the New York Knicks taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The Knicks are the third team, 52-30, taking on the number 2 seeded 62-20 Atlanta Hawks. That is the New York Knicks is my mother's team, and the Atlanta Hawks is Robert's team. And Robert actually swept the season series 4-0 in the regular season, but this is the playoffs, and I'm gonna pick my mother to win the season because she gave me life, so I can't go against her. So I got her winning in 6 or 7, and yes, that's just how it goes sometimes. Check out the team comparison. The Knicks ain't got no weakness, but the Atlanta Hawks do. They can't play defense, as we've said plenty of times, but they continue to win. They have low defensive IQ. They have no athleticism. The premier, you know what the word is. Defense is low, and they can barely create their own shot, but yet they won 60-something games because they have good. Wait, hold up. Does that thing say? Is that thing says defensive IQ high and low? I just realized it. That's weird. Anywho, their mid-range scoring is good, and so is the Knicks, and they can shoot the ball a lot. And we'll see. This will be interesting. Matchup reports, here they go. Projected starter lineups: we have Steve Nash, Robert Vintayan, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Dirk Nowitzki, Yao Ming. Team International taking on the New York Knicks, which is Nemo Bobby, Kobe Bryant, Carmelo Anthony, Tim Duncan, and Nikolai Pekovic. I don't think that's their usual starter, but he's starting this thing. He's a starter now. Some stats rankings, some shot charts. player comparison. I'm not sure who the matchup to watch would be. I think I'm gonna have to go with. Oh, I forgot about D'Angelo Russell. That dude was big time in the first series. But I think I'm gonna go with the point guard matchup. This is old Tim Duncan. If it was young Tim Duncan, I would have put Tim versus Dirk. But I'm gonna go with Steve Nash versus Nemo Bobby. Yes, a created character. He made the All-Star game. He's Rookie of the Year. For some reason, I wish my stats were this guy's stats because he's like a 79 overall, but he's still a monster. And his defensive IQ is apparently low, and Steve Nash can't really steal the ball. And he doesn't have any maxed out strengths because he is not maxed out, but Steve Nash has a lot. But Nemo does good with everything that he has. Basic information, he's 10 years older than him. He was not drafted, Nash was. Nash is an inch shorter. Some matchup breakdowns. Nash is a defensive liability when Nemo attacks the basket. Nemo true shooting percentage, some stats, some other stuff, skill badges, and shot charts. So yes, that is the 2-3 matchup. Should be good. Should go 7, or it could be a sweep again. Who knows what's gonna happen in this matchup, right? We ended off with some injury reports. The Hawks are not without injury this time. Roy Hibbert is finished for the season. So yeah. Wow, I guess Prekovic is the starter because they don't have any injuries going into this. The Knicks are good to go in the second round. The same cannot be said for the Chicago Bulls, as Derrick Rose making no progress with that injury. He's had it for so long and it's still taking forever to heal, but he's still out. But who knows if he'll return, we'll see. And as we all know, New Mexico Raptors injury to Kevin Durant. And that's it. Those are your Eastern Conference playoff matchups. Hope you enjoy. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm out. 1.